Shout out to Money Brown, man. Ernest Jr. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? It's your boy Manny back with another one, man. And that's from hers on the 8th Division World Champion, Manny Pacquiao, and Ryan Garcia, the future star at lightweight. Now, Ryan Garcia has came out and said that he wants Manny Pacquiao next. You feel me? Now, I think the talks between Ryan and Tank has stopped. You feel me? I think Ryan said he want to do something different. You know, I'm not going to knock the kid. It's his chessboard. He can move how he want to move. But him saying he wanted Manny Pacquiao, now, Ryan, you just came off a nice victory over Luke Campbell. I understand you riding high. You feel me? You did something that no other fighter did to Luke Campbell, and that stopped him. Not even Lomachenko stopped him. And Lomachenko, you know, was considered pound for pound #1 and had a lot of hype behind him. You know, you went in there, you got dropped, you faced adversity, you got up, and you stopped them. Nobody can take that from you, champ. They can't take that from you. You are a rising star in this boxing game. Got to give you that. You understand? Got to give you that. But you was pushing it, talking about you want a Manny Pacquiao fight. You understand what I'm saying? You was pushing it, Ryan, to say you want to get into the ring with this man right here, even though he is in his 40s. You feel me? Pacquiao is a whole different animal than anything you have faced, kid. Anything you have faced. And with your style of fight, messing with this killer right here, you talking about you will knock Tank out in 2 rounds. Pacquiao will finish your little ass in 2 rounds. You understand what I'm saying? Cut it out. Cut it out. Manny Pacquiao is on a mission, in my opinion, to fight Conor McGregor. You feel me? If it's no Conor McGregor, then he should be looking towards Earl Spence Jr. and a fight at the Dallas Cowboys Stadium for another big payday. But Ryan Garcia, you have no chance in hell against this man, the 8th Division World Champion, who got speed and pop, still at 40 years of age. You understand me? Now, I understand you got a lot of energy in you, Ryan. I understand you feeling yourself. I understand you confident. You know, you're working with the Reynosos. You know, you're on the side of Canelo. You're seeing Canelo and what he do. It forces you to want to be great. And I don't deny that you want to be great. I will never deny that. You understand me? But you better stick to 135 pounds. You better stick to trying to fight the likes of Gervonta Davis, Teofimo Lopez, and Devin Haney. Those are the guys you better stick to. Those are your legacy fights. You understand what I'm saying? Get the negotiation back going with Tank before you talking about stepping up to a fucking Manny Pacquiao fight. You feel me? Now, people want to try to use this situation with the Earl Spence situation. I'm going to talk about that. But Ryan Garcia, one hell of a fighter, nice punch, you know, got fast hands, you know, and that body shot that he put Luke Campbell down with shows that, you know, he can go downstairs with power, right? But fucking with this man right here is bad for his health. It's bad for his career. And I don't think his team is that stupid. You feel me? His team is not that stupid. Let alone Manny Pacquiao won't even get into the ring with the kid. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. You know, Ryan, he got a nice fan base. You know, he's growing. But he don't bring the money that Manny Pacquiao is looking for. He don't. Not at this moment. You feel me? Not at this moment. Manny Pacquiao looking for the big paydays so he can go on right off into the sunset over in the Philippines and become the president of the Philippines and feed his people while he doing it. You feel me? Fighting Ryan Garcia is a backward step for Manny Pacquiao. You understand what I'm saying? And Manny Pacquiao ain't about to go backwards for no goddamn Ryan Garcia. Not why he got a Conor McGregor fight on the table and he got an Earl Spence fight on the table. Even the Terrence Bud Crawford fight is on the table. And that's bigger than a Ryan Garcia fight, in my opinion. You feel me? Now, don't get me wrong. No, Ryan got a nice size following. You know, Ryan, he do things to where he probably could, you know, become a future star in the future. You know, become a big star in the future. So, right now, he's just not on that level. You know, he haven't been on pay-per-view yet. De La Hoya don't know what that's going to be like. De La Hoya not dumb at all. He's worried about putting him in a ring with Gervonta Davis. So what makes you think he'll put him in the ring with a Manny Pacquiao in his 40s? You know what I mean? Even while Manny Pacquiao is in his 40s, I don't believe he'll put him in the ring with fucking Manny Pacquiao. He's not that stupid. You feel me? And Ryan, this one right here, as like I said, when you talked about Tank, and I said I don't believe you was clout chasing Tank because I do believe you want to fight him. With this one right here, I gotta say you clout chasing, son. I gotta say you clout chasing at the finest. At the finest. You feel me? Because there's no way in hell you think you're gonna get a Manny Pacquiao fight off of beating Luke Campbell and doing what you did at 135. You feel me? You haven't even fought at 140 yet. You're not really proving. You did. So, man, stop this clout chasing. Stop it. And like they say, you're a young kid. You're feeling yourself. Not believing me. I know that you're full of bullshit. But for as a young kid, we shouldn't believe none of this shit that you're talking about. You feel me? I'm making this video just to make a point. You understand what I'm saying? Just to make a point. But we shouldn't believe none of this shit you're talking about because you don't even pick your fights. You don't pick your fights. De La Hoya pick your fights for you. Now you could have some say so because of the situation over in Golden Boy, but right now you talking about you fighting Manny Pacquiao. Don't make me laugh, kid. Don't make me laugh. Now people want to use this situation and say, "Oh, well, what about Earl Spence? He want to try to fight Canelo. Why can't Ryan Garcia go try to fight Manny Pacquiao? This, and that, and this." Listen, man, Earl Spence and Ryan Garcia are totally two different fighters. Totally two different fighters. You understand me? Totally two different fighters. Earl Spence Jr. is a way fucking better fighter than fucking Ryan Garcia. Second of all, Earl Spence Jr. is 31 years of age. Ryan Garcia is what, 20, 21, 22, somewhere around there? Right? Young boy, right? Earl Spence is a big fucking welterweight. You dig? He's a big fucking welterweight. Spoiled with heavyweights, spoiled with fucking light heavyweights and bigger guys. Credit, yes, you do got to go up and fight at that weight to see how you perform, but still, I think Earl Spence is gonna be just as good as he is at 147, at 154, and at 160 pounds. Because that's how good I think Earl Spence is. You feel me? Earl Spence is an Olympian, right? Earl Spence has been in there with the best of the best and held his own with all of them. You know what I'm saying? Arguably whooped Floyd Mayweather as a spawn and made him quit. So don't compare Earl Spence trying to fight Canelo to fucking Ryan Garcia trying to fight Manny Pacquiao. Cut it out, man. Don't be a fool. I mean, you embarrass yourself enough. Let's leave it alone. Now, Ryan Garcia, stick to growing your resume, right? Growing your fan base and fighting the fights that's right there in your face. You did. You don't have to attach your name to Manny Pacquiao for Ryan Garcia to be this big fucking star because you're doing a good job at becoming a star, right? You have a nice fan base from kids to grown-ups, right? You have good fights at 135 that you can fight. You did. Now you the one that's on Mike Tyson's show talking about you go knock out Tank in 2 rounds. All it takes is 2 rounds. On the Sean Porter show, talking about all it takes is 2 rounds. Talking about, oh, Tank can't bag out the fight now, this, that. But now you want to do something different. Now you want to do something different. So let's cut the bullshit out, man. Let's cut the bullshit out. Either you go fight Tank or you going to fight somebody else. Keep Manny Pacquiao name out your mouth, kid. Keep Manny Pacquiao name out your mouth. Because you know, just like I know, that fight is never going to fucking happen. Ever. Ever, ever. Ever. So don't try to use Manny Pacquiao name to say, well, I didn't want to fight Tank, but I want to fight Manny Pacquiao. Man, get your ass out here. Because if you'll fight Manny Pacquiao, you'll fight Gervonta Davis right now. Both of them dangerous with power, and I feel like both of them go knock your ass out. But you have a better chance trying to fight Tank. You have a better chance with trying to fight Tank. You feel me? Cut that out, man. Don't let that little stoppage that you did with this man get to your head over Luke. I mean, the stoppage that you got over Luke Campbell get to your head, son. Do not let that stoppage get to your head. Because still, stopping Luke Campbell ain't beating Tank, ain't beating Devin Haney, ain't beating Teofimo Lopez. You have to beat those guys. You feel me? You have to beat those guys because I feel like all 3 of those guys would have beat Luke Campbell as well. But they have to fight him to prove it. But I do believe they all will beat Luke Campbell as well. So now that you prove that you can hang with the big dogs, leave Manny Pacquiao alone, son. Leave him alone because you still got some growing to do. If you get into that ring with Gervonta Davis And I think Oscar De La Hoya knows this, and I think he's probably the one that calmed you down and talk your ass out of not fighting Gervonta Davis next, right? If you think you can hang with the big dogs, then you'll be fighting Tank next. You'll be proving yourself trying to get in there and do what you said you can do to Gervonta Davis, and that's knock him out in 2 rounds. Because knocking out Gervonta Davis in 2 rounds would make your ass a superstar. A superstar. All your fights can be on pay-per-view after that. All your fights can be on pay-per-view after that. If you can go in there and knock out Tank Davis in 2 goddamn rounds, son, all your fights will be on pay-per-view after that. You understand what I'm saying? No one would deny Ryan Garcia ever again. I mean, it's so many Gervonta Davis haters out here that, boy, they gonna be on your motherfucking cocktail. I'm talking about until the end of time. Until the end of time, until your casket drop. You feel me? But Gervonta Davis has built his name up to be a star. So if you take that star power away from Tank and put it on your own, then you the man, dog. You the man. But do you really believe that? Do you really believe you can knock out Tank? Do Oscar De La Hoya really believe you can knock out Tank? Because last time I checked, Oscar said, you walk right through the Tank. You can walk right through the Tank. But now you're moving on from Tank and you're going to fight, talking about you want to fight with Manny Pacquiao. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. You feel me? Manny Pacquiao ain't next. If Gervonta Davis ain't next, then we going to see who next. But we damn sure know it ain't Manny Pacquiao. You can't hang with Manny Pacquiao. What Adrian tell Rocky, you can't win. And this time, the shit is true. You can't beat Tank, nor can you beat Pacquiao. So Oscar De La Hoya is going to move you the right way. I don't got no problem with it. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's your chest, boy. You're young. You can move. You can grow. So when you do get to them fights, you have a better chance to win. But with a Manny Pacquiao fight, ain't happening. Ain't happening. And y'all please stop trying to use Earl Spence to justify why Ryan Garcia want to fight a fucking Manny Pacquiao. You feel me? It don't make sense. It don't add up. And it just sound, stupid as hell. Stupid as hell. Now, Ryan Garcia, up and coming, right? Made himself a contender at 135. Now he's a real challenger. He can go fight for one of them real world titles. And we'll see where he end up. You feel me? We'll see where he end up. I like Ryan Garcia. I like his heart. I like his fighting style. He's good for boxing. You feel me? And at the end of the day, the kid has all the potential in the world to be a superstar in the future. He could be the next Canelo, the next Oscar De La Hoya. But if you put him in there with Manny Pacquiao or you put him in there with Tank, his ass going to sleep. And Oscar De La Hoya knows it. You feel me? He knows it. So there's no Manny Pacquiao and Ryan Garcia next. Don't fall for the bullshit. We not going to fall for the bullshit. We'll just sit back and see who signed the contracts to fight this kid next, and then we'll talk about that. You understand me? Until then, this your boy Manny. This the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to donate. OG Money on Cash App. Triumph52@gmail.com on PayPal. If you can't, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how I get down. Big dog status.